What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with our SAO Rising Steel video. So, it looks like we're getting back on our normal kind of trend of releases here, because it's Thursday morning, so we got our banner info, which means the banner will most likely come out Friday morning. And I was kind of hoping we'd move on from non-elemental, but it looks like we're not quite doing that yet. So that's 4 non-elemental units spread across 3 banners, which, I mean, it makes sense that we'd get non-elemental again because Tease and then the Kirito and Asuna all came for the same ranking. You know, they were just a few days apart. Tease was really just kind of a banner by herself. I guess they just wanted to have the Moon Cradle version of her just kind of out there, but not really tie her to any specific event or anything. So we're getting another non-elemental banner to go with the next event, which will be a normal event, a non-ranking thing. And it looks like we're finally moving back to Ordinal Scale, the 4-year anniversary for Ordinal Scale. Wow, it's really been 4 years since that movie came out. So we are getting a solo Yuna banner. I'm kind of disappointed we're not getting AG, but who knows, maybe for the 4-year anniversary, we'll see multiple banners. So maybe like the first water banner, if they decide to do water after this, which isn't really, I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see what they do, because obviously, like I've mentioned, the unit for this month, the Silica, is a fire unit. So very well, after non-elemental, we could just be jumping to fire again. So we'll just have to see what they kind of do. But, we are getting I assume she's non-elemental based on the coloring. Let's just check real quick. Yep, non-elemental, you can see by that grayed out color. And of course, you know, you've got the Yu-Gi-Oh! And Alice from the anniversary in here, as well as some other units. So yeah, let's go over what Yuna does. So Yuna's partner is Asuna, which makes sense. You know, it's not like they could make AG her partner without an AG in the game. So, you know, you do have decent amount of options for Asuna to kind of run with. So there's 3 Asunas now. The one we just got, and then the 2 from before. So you do have plenty of options to kind of run with. My Wi-Fi disconnected, so that happened. Okay, so it looks like she has one of these charge field abilities. So when the recollection field gets to a certain point, she will get a bit stronger. And then, of course, her leader skill, non-elemental attack by 5%, and then member skill 1%. Let's take a look at everything that she does. So, low HP. So she's a physical attacker, which is very interesting. This design for her looks different. Is this... I'm not sure if this is the one from the actual movie, or... I don't know, something about it just looks different to me. I'm sure someone will let me know down below. Defense is higher than magic defense. Defense is actually pretty high, because usually defense and magic defense stay in around like the 1150 range. So 1255 for defense is pretty good. And then 308 speed, so not the quickest unit out there. Her charge field is Sonic Leap and Heal Field. Okay, interesting. Slash attack strong and single enemy. Recovers HP weak of all allies. Recollection field non-elemental +1. And current charge 20%. So she kind of does the... why does it keep... I'm not even touching anything. She kind of does the Atis thing. You know, the Atis has that heal that's also an attack. You know, where she kind of absorbs the HP. So that's interesting. And it's also interesting, you only attack one enemy, but then you heal your entire party. Oh, and she has another... Okay, so she's a double healer with both of her attacks. Okay, so her assault is horizontal and heal A+. Slash attack strong on all enemies. Recover HP weak of all allies. So both her charge field and her assault will heal your party. So that's very interesting. She's a heal unit without actually having a heal. And then her other charge skill, Skill Connect Crescent Lotus C, that's a name. Slash attack strong on single enemy. Incarnate charge increases when recollection field gauge non-elemental is step 3 or more. Incarnate charge 18.5%. So obviously your main charge is the top one, But for this one's good if you have non-elemental recollection field up. And then Incarnate skill is just called Longing. Okay, that's a very simple name. Incarnate slash attack on single enemy. Special recollection field +3. Non-elemental charge increases according to what step the recollection field gauges and when the party's incarnate is 40% or low. Wait, what? Okay, that doesn't make any sense. Unless I'm just... Okay, let's look at it very close. So incarnate slash attack on single enemy. Okay, I got that. Special recollection field non-elemental +3. Non-elemental charge increases. Okay, so it's just saying the charge so your charge increases after using this incarnate. And when party's incarnate is 40% or lower. So, okay. I guess I kind of understand it, but the wording is still kind of weird. I guess after you use it, as long as your gauge is under 40%, your charge will increase depending on your non-elemental recollection, I guess. Specific Imaginarium, she gets an attack increase of 3% versus non-elemental enemies. Cool. The other featured units are Anniversary Yu-Gi-Oh! And Alice, Enhanced Mode Yu-Gi-Oh! Enhanced Mode Kirito, the Ordinal Scale units, obviously, and then Berkuli. So pretty much all the units we've been seeing on these banners. And then, of course, her rate up will probably come a few days after, which will just have the 2 units that exist in the game. I guess let's just take a look. Banners pretty much look the same. Oh, wait. Oh, no, this is... Okay, I'm dumb. I scrolled down too far and I thought this was the normal rate. Anyone new in the unfeatured pool? Let's take a look real quick. Okay, Rain is finally in the... So Rain is the new addition because we had Kirito and Asuna, the Moon Cradle ones, and now Rain is in the unfeatured pool, which we're down to 0.006%. It's going to be very interesting once we just get down to, you know, the lowest amount possible. So that's it for the banner. She looks okay, but I'm not going to be summoning for her. If you haven't summoned for any of these 3 non-elemental banners, maybe she's a unit you want, but I'd still say your gems are probably more well spent if you need non-elemental on the Kirito and Asuna. But I do understand wanting, you know, if you don't have a Yuna and she's a favorite character, I totally understand wanting to summon for her because, you know, she's a very infrequent character in the game. This is only her second 4-star because they really only do ordinal scale units for the anniversary, which last year we had 2 banners. We had, and I don't even think they were back-to-back. We had ordinal scale Asuna that came with the Yuna, and then we got Sugu and Sinon, which I think was actually later in the year. I don't exactly remember exactly when they came out, but I think it was later in the year. So we could expect another ordinal scale banner later on. I'm still waiting for the anime-only episode AG fight. You know, maybe they release an AG and a POH, or a Visago, whatever you want to call him, as like a double banner at some point. That'd be pretty cool. But we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, I already pulled one of the current wave of active link non-elemental units, so I'm totally fine with it. If I was going to summon again, I would probably go for the Kirito and Asuna, just because, 1, there's 2 units, so you could possibly get both of them. And 2, I just think they're infinitely better than this unit. This unit seems, even though she has 2 heals as part of her attacks, which is very nice, she's still, like, not super impressive. But let's go over the rest of the info here. So we have War of Underworld returning. So the usual good stuff here. So it looks like the bonus characters for this War of Underworld are going to be the new Queenella, the Wind One, and then the non-elemental Tease. And we have all the usual kind of goodies and rewards in here that you can exchange for. Wait, what? Hold on. That is really... Well, was it this short last time? I don't think it was. So it's literally just going to be the weekend. So War of Underworld starts Friday and ends on Monday. Wow. Okay, so I actually like this because having to, and I mentioned this last time when they made it a bit shorter last time, having to grind it up, for an entire week and keep your stuff up. Especially, I ran out of material so fast to actually do raids, so the fact that it's only going to be like 3 days, I really, really like. I just hope they mess with the, I guess, points so that people can actually still get all their rewards that they want to get. So as players, you can get up to 1265 diamond cubes, and that's obviously including if you're a guild that gets in first place. So most players will probably only get like 300 or 400, but that's still pretty good. So we have War of Underworld starting tomorrow. So if you are in my guild, make sure you are ready this weekend to do that. Okay, here's our story event for Yuna. Okay, well there's... That's an interesting design for Yuna. And then there is AG. Like, they have to give us an AG, right? I guess we could see a Fire AG maybe later, but this is definitely an AG and Yuna event, which is pretty cool. That also starts tomorrow, so we're going to have a lot to do. I really wish they wouldn't drop a War of Underworld on the same day as an event, because people want to do the event first. But, oh well. It's not like the event is that hard to farm anyway. So we've got that. Oh, and even more, we've got Ordinal Battle resetting tomorrow as well. So that's 3 things people are going to be wanting to kind of grind up. So that's at least another 350 diamond cubes, and then there's a... Fire accessory, fire silica. The next set of banners is definitely going to be fire. I think after we're done with this non-elemental set, so probably around like the 10th or 11th of February, we're probably going to see 2 weeks of fire banners. I definitely think that's what's going to happen. So that way, when the second fire banner comes out, we'll be summoning for the... We'll be able to use those tickets for silica. So I think fire is coming next, which almost makes me want to summon for this Kirito and Asuna that are out right now, because for fire, as people are already aware, I did summon quite a bit for the Kirito and Roni. But at the same time, I don't know. Do I want to summon for fire again? Not really, honestly. If you look at my damage output from the units I have here, between Kirito, Roni, Iskon, the Bath Towel, Alice, and Adis, and even Dakura is still, a decently hard-hitting unit. And of course, we have Sheta, who's also really decent. Compared to my non-elemental squad, which non-elemental, I obviously have more units, but I don't have as many newer units. So I don't know. Part of me wants to go back and, maybe finish summoning for Kirito and Asuna here, since we're probably going to be seeing fire until maybe like the last week of the month, where maybe we'll see something else. But I don't think we're getting water next. But the Kirito banner does stay around until... Okay, this Kirito banner leaves on the 4th, which is today, so when Ordinal resets. But the actual banner here stays until the 16th. So I have time to kind of wait for that, but the only issue with that is if I wanted to place higher in the ranking, which I am in 17th place, because obviously I only summoned for the Tease, I'd be a little bit kind of screwed over for that, but maybe I'll just wait it out, see what's going to come out next week, but I'm definitely not going to be summoning for Yuna. But yeah, I think that's, let's take a quick look again. Let's make sure that I didn't miss anything. Yuna. Okay, so we've got Ordinal Battle, we've got Story Event, we've got War of Underworld, and we have Yuna's banner all dropping tomorrow. So make sure you are ready to kind of do all that. And like I said, if you are in my guild, make sure you're going to be grinding this weekend, because obviously we want to do as well as we can, like every guild wants to. But that's going to be it, guys. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.